So, welcome back to Gothic 1. On today's episode, I guess we'll try to find a way around the old camp. And how do I access the journal then? There we go. So, test of faith, not that. Admission to the old camp. To be allowed to join, I need to impress important people in the outer ring. And to absolve a test of faith with Diego. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk around and just see what's what and who's where. So, Diego said there's going to be this one guy living around here somewhere, so we'll just go out and find him now. Should be...
Hey man,
oh yeah,
here?
Mud.
I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Yeah, okay.
Why not come along?
Great, we can talk while we're going.
The thing is, no matter what you do...
Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
I'm glad you do. So no matter what you do, Mud is going to follow you anyways, and he will be interrupting you every single 20 seconds or so. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to outright murder him, because there's no way of getting rid of him now. And he is really annoying. So, I'm just going to get over and done with now. Is he following me? Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Right, there is an issue. I normally would do it in this cave over there, but since I haven't cleared it out in the last video of mole rats, I'm going to have to do it out here somewhere. So, I guess I'm going to have to kill this guy first, just to get some safe ground for my crimes. Okay, I'll loot him. Thank you. There we go. That's how you loot. Right, is he here as you run away? Because
don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you. Don't worry.
Good. As if he answered my question. So what's going to happen is I'm going to murder him, making sure that nobody can see us. So I reckon this should be good. Fuck. Fuck's sake. Okay, so he's running away. I'm not sure if he's going to tell the guards on me or not. Hopefully he'll get killed in the forest somewhere. And I won't have to see him ever again. Right? Okay, so just behind... There he is. How the fuck did he get here already? Either way, just behind his hut, there is Snaff here, who is the local chef, who cooks meals for the miners.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
I wonder what's in the rice stew other than water and rice.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la Snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Okay, I'm not gonna question him about where to find those ingredients, but I will ask him about the guy.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna question him about the location of those ingredients, because I know where they are. Instead, I'm just going to continue. There he is. That's Fingers, the guy who Diego told us about. So, there we go.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you'd better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
There aren't really that many quests or tasks where you have to be a good thief, so it's not really true. It's much better to actually go and develop your character to be a strong fighter or a mage later on in the game. However, there are a few moments in this game where being able to pick chests, or yeah, just pick chests pretty much, would be a good skill to have.
What can you teach me?
That depends on what you want to know.
Okay, so I can learn a bunch of things from him, but I'm not going to commit any of my actual skill points to stealth yet. But we know where he is now, so when I've got some spare skill points to spend, I'm gonna talk to him. There is a guy down here next to the arena. He's just running around. Actually, I don't mind this. You know, he's still alive, so that's kind of a good thing. Like I haven't actually murdered him, so that's alright. And he's out of my way, so it's kind of a win-win situation for everyone. Right, the arena is here. I've never actually seen anyone fight in the arena, even though they always say that there will be fights going on in the arena. I've never actually seen one. But Scatty is one of those important people, and he can teach you how to fight. So
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Right, the thing is, what he's asking us to do is go and beat all these three people on my left, like on the left of the screen. But the thing is, like, they actually are pretty tough, and to beat them, you need to have a pretty decent weapon and a pretty good skill. So it's much better to come back to this quest later on in the game, just before you join any camp, when you actually build up your character a bit stronger than he is now. But for the time being, you can actually
What's your job here?
learn to
I'm
fight
in charge of the arena.
from
I
Scatty.
organize the bets, hire new fighters. You know.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
50 ore to learn how to fight with one-hand sword. Right, let's see how much I have. Because I'm not actually sure. I might have to trade some stuff. Yeah, I've got like 3 pieces of ore. It's not going to work out. So I'm going to have to come back here later on with some more currency. But before I do that, let's just go to this hut here, because there is a way to get a free house in the outer ring in the old camp. So this is what we're going to do now. All you have to do is talk to this bloke who should be around here somewhere. Maybe he stood here. Digger, no. Shadow, no. Guy. Is it Guy? I think it is.
Hello.
I haven't seen you before. You're new here, aren't you?
Just recently arrived.
Have you already decided which camp you want to join?
No, what do you think?
Well, it depends. Each camp has its advantages, I guess. Until you've made your decision, you can stay here. A hut just became available.
So, which...
Which of the huts can I take for myself?
The hut over there with the little canopy is empty.
It's quite cool that he actually points his hand towards the hut they can have. I'm not going to talk to him anymore. This is all I wanted to know. So, this is the hut that he meant with the little canopy. The canopy is that little thing above the door. I didn't know that when I was a kid. I had to like ask my mum or whatever to explain what a canopy was. Obviously, I was playing this game in the Polish language when I was playing it for the first time. So, yeah. I can't remember what the Polish word for it was. Nah, it is out of my head. I can't remember it. Alright, anyways, because it's a bit dark, I'm going to go to bed now and sleep until next morning. There we go. It should be nice and bright outside. So, I'm gonna continue my walk along the outer ring, going back to down where we were next to Scatty. And from there, we should be able to reach the hut that has those meat bugs that the chef mentioned. I'm not going to talk to any of those guys because it's quite unproductive at the moment. I'd rather build up my strength first. So here is one meat bug. This is actually where Snarf would have told us to come to find them as well. This is Shadow. Shadow isn't actually a name for anyone, it's just a title. So if you see Shadow, don't be too concerned about that because it's just an NPC, like you would have a citizen, for example, you know, in other games. It's just nobody of importance. Okay, so we have 5 meat bug meat now, which is more than he wanted. I believe he wanted 3, and he wanted 5 of hell mushrooms. Let's have a look if we got 5 of those. I haven't got any of them yet, but I know where they are, so it's not an issue. Right. In here, I believe this was meant to be a pub where people would actually like gather around and I need to actually learn how to pick locks to open this chest. And there's a bed. Yeah, this apparently was meant to be a pub or an inn or whatever. This little place here where people would like gather in the evening to drink. But I've never really seen that work either. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I just haven't spent enough time in there to see it. But I don't believe anything actually happens in there. So here we have Mordrag. It's the guy that Forrest told us about, but I'm not going to talk to him either yet. I'll leave it till later. I need to find a trader to trade all my unimportant stuff with. There is Dexter. He's a trader.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
Yeah.
Show me your goods.
I got the best stuff here.
Although, I'm not gonna buy anything, I'm gonna trade stuff. So, let's get rid of those. These haven't got a price on them. Right, what am I going to sell? Beer. I'm gonna sell beer. I'm gonna sell rye schnapps. I don't need that. And potentially, I'm gonna sell raw meat. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, so before I exit this screen, I actually have to make sure that I've picked the ore that I'm owed. If you don't pick the ore that you owed for your goods, you're not gonna get the ore. They're not gonna pay you. Same goes the other way around. If you don't provide the right balance for the goods that you're buying, they won't sell it to you. So yeah, there you go. Accept. So now we should have enough money. Anyways, God.
Hey man, I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Okay, cool. Have you got armor for me as well? So I could buy armor from him, but I'm not gonna do it yet.
Show me your goods.
What has he got? He's got more ore in that. So yeah, this is alright. Yeah, I don't need anything from it right now. However, I'll be back to him in a minute because this guy over there will have a task for me related to Fisk. So let's go talk to him. Whistler.
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Okay.
Why won't he sell the weapon to you anymore?
We had a little argument.
And?
And that's all you need to know.
Fair enough. So, there we go.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
Right. There's going to be a bit of a back and forth with this task between Fisk and Whistler, but you'll see that in a minute. So let's talk to him. Yeah, there we go.
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
And now we'll go back to Whistler and tell him that he wants extra 10 ore. just to make sure we don't have to spend our own money on this. So, there we go.
Fisk wants 110 ore for his sword now.
And you want me to give you the 10 ore now?
I thought you wanted to have that sword.
Here, take it. And now hurry.
Yep. So this is a bit of a boring task, really. It's not very interesting. It's one of those things that like I would moan about in modern video games. Like, you know, I'll go to this guy, bring the thing to this guy and stuff. It's like very FedEx Quest in a way, but in the context of this game, it does work, I think, because it forces you to interact with these people, you know, in the camp. It's just like very sort of normal, like painfully normal stuff they have to do. But in the context of you being a newcomer to this camp and trying to make friends, it just makes sense, you know?
I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The shadow who wanted to collect it.
Yeah, we know that.
That'll be one.
Yeah, give it here.
Yes, I'll take it.
You got a good deal here.
Okay, let's have a look if we can wield it. Whistless. Oh, it's I need 5 extra points of strength to be able to use it. Okay. So what I might do is I might keep this sword for the time being. Learn to become a bit stronger, and then once I've got a better weapon, I'll give it to Whistler. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried this. I've always given it back to him straight away, so I'm not actually sure if he's gonna moan about it or not. But yeah, I'll give it a test. Let's just go up here for now and see what's up here. Dusty. I don't need to talk to Dusty right now. There are plenty of diggers. Who are the miners in the mine producing magical ore for the king? You'd think, like, considering how important the ore is between, you know, the trade between the king and... Are you fucking serious? Fuck me. I have literally been stuck here trying to kill these meat bugs again for the second time, and none of my hits are connecting for whatever fucking reason. Fucking die. Jeez, fuck. It's because they're walking in that like little edge thing between the floor and the wall, and I think somehow it's just they're out of like the hitbox. I don't know why. It's incredibly annoying right now. Jesus, fuck. Right. For now, I'm gonna leave it because I cannot be bothered with this. Actually, while I'm here, redoing this bit, Dexter actually has... I actually got more stuff to sell to Dexter, just realised. And also, I haven't spoken with Dexter long enough because there is actually a task that he gives us as well.
What is swampweed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Okay.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Right.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Right.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing.
I'm not going to bargain with him because I never actually tried bargaining with him. I don't know if he would refuse to give us the quest or not, or maybe he would give us the money, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I don't know why. I become worried about not getting the quest, and therefore...
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
I'm
here to guide you onto the right path.
I haven't got the time for you right now, my dude. But he's the guy who will take us to...
Hey, man. I'm Fisk.
Yeah, cool, I know, Fisk. I know. I have to go to Dr. Whistler first. Yeah, he's the dude who will escort us to the camp, the sect camp, if you want. But first, I'm going to have to do the whole Whistler thing again. Okay, so I've got Whistler's sword now, so we should be in about the same situation as we were before I have fallen off the cliff and died. I'm going to work my way back to Mordrag, and then we're going to leave the town through the gate. Not to go with Mordrag yet, but to explore the outside of the camp a bit. Oh no, actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go to Scatty and learn how to fight.
Ah, new face.
But I guess we're going to get interrupted first.
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
Yeah, just fucking give it to him.
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
You can count on me if I'm close by. You'll find me between the marketplace and the south gate. The other areas are Fletcher and Bloodwind's affair.
Yeah, so they do extort people for money, the guards do, but they do provide some kind of security as well. I never really needed it, I don't think, but there are instances where sometimes they might come in handy. It might be handy to have them on your side. And here I am trying to kill the meat bugs for the third fucking time and not accomplishing anything, so I'm gonna give up on that. It's just a bit annoying that after having killed them and having the meat, and then having died very stupidly, I'm now stuck on that little thing, which is very stupid. Anyways, do you train fighters at all? Yeah, we know he does, and he wants 50 ore and 10 skill points for it, so there you go.
Improve my handling of one-handed weapons.
That's a good decision. Before you can improve your technique, you'll have to learn how to hold the weapon right. Beginners often tend to hold one-handed weapons with both hands. Now, don't even start getting into that habit. It'll do you no good. Hold the weapon with one hand, blade up, and keep swinging it. You have to learn to harmonize your weapon's swing with your own movements. That'll make you faster in the attack. If you keep in mind what I've taught you, your fights will be more elegant and a lot faster in future. Oh yeah, one more thing. Some hits cause more damage than others. As a beginner, you don't stand much of a chance making critical hits. But the further you progress, the better you get.
So now we are heading outside of the old camp. I'm going to save the game very quick here, just before I die. Because I might die. I'll be doing some grinding now, and I'm probably going to cut out most of it because it's just going to be killing stray, weak animals, really, just for some XP. But I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna keep the bits that are more important. I'm keeping this in because, as you can see, my attack movements have changed, and they deal a bit more damage than before, which is quite cool. So now, actually doing combos with the main attack button instead of going like this makes more sense because you can actually make decent attacks with that. However, this is still faster. And even later on in the game, when I'm a master of swordsmanship, I still tend to use this more rather than using combos. Over there, we see a massive lizard who is way above our capabilities at the moment, so I'm going to leave him. Actually, I'm going to try to sneak around him. and see if there's anything cool in this ruin here. I know there's something laying around here, so I'm gonna just take it. There's a plate, great. And a bonfire. Wow, you know, bonfires before Dark Souls. What a trip back to the past, eh? So I'm just going to concentrate on the closer proximity of the outside to the old camp. There's actually one thing here. So we've heard from the chef that there is somebody called Neck missing, and that he probably deserted to the new camp. However, that is not true. Also, while we're here are those hell mushrooms that he wanted as well. And while we're here, might as well show you what happened to Neck. Neck didn't go to the new camp. He got killed by mole rats here, who now don't pose pretty much any threat to us, now that we can actually use their weapon a bit. I say that while they take half of my health off. But yeah, here is Neck. Dead guard. It doesn't say it's Neck, but his amulet, Amulet of the Dead Guard, says, if it says Neck on the back, protection against weapons. So, there is actually a quest in the camp to give it to somebody, but for the time being, while I haven't got any protection, I'm gonna keep it because it just granted me 5 points of protection against weapons, melee weapons. So yeah, it's a quite little useful thing that you can have early in the game. There's Withered Axe laying here. I wonder if I can wield it. I can, for 1 extra point of damage. You know, as Tesco says, every little helps, I guess. Okay, so I believe to have all of the hell mushrooms in that zone. Okay, so here are a bunch of scavengers that we can kill, I believe. Let's just get them one by one. Like Drax told us in the first episode. The other one followed, but that's okay because we can handle it pretty easily. Because now we can actually use a weapon. Like it makes so much difference. Actually learning this one level of weapon mastery in this game. It's way harder in the second one to actually master a weapon, because in this one there's only 2 levels of mastery of a weapon, and the first one costs 10 points to learn, and the second one, the master level, costs 15. So you only need like 3 levels to become a master, like master proficiency in a weapon type. In the later game, it's way longer. It's way harder to actually achieve that. You might even finish a game without having achieved that. So anyways, here is this little hidden thing that you can climb up, and lo and behold, there is Gilbert here, who is a friend. Let's talk to Gilbert.
What are you doing here? Don't often get visitors up here. Very clever of you to find my hiding place.
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm fed up with the old camp. I had trouble with Gomez's folks. That was some time ago. I guess nobody remembers that now. But I'm staying here. There's too many blockheads running about in the old camp for my liking.
Okay, so he's just like a hermit living up a hill in a cave. So there isn't much to do to him really. We could maybe rob him. Let's just have a look if we can maybe kill him. We can. However, we have to be careful because he is stronger than us. But it is entirely possible to kill him. Just for like extra XP and whatever he's carrying on him. He's not much of a... He's trying to run away. More than anything. Possibly died from the fall now. Yeah, he did. But that means now that I'm not going to get my XP for killing him. What a selfish bastard. As you can see, he fell all the way down. Right. I'm going to do the same. Fuck this game. The thing is, I tried to walk off the cliff just to make one step like over the edge, so you know that you're not gonna go like a long distance over the edge, and therefore you're not gonna fly off the fucking thing. But when you walk to a cliff, the game it just stops you. It's like an invisible wall that just stops you from walking further. So you can't actually use walking to your advantage while climbing down slopes and that. You can actually kill him this time, or just punch him to death, I guess. Not punch him to death, I mean just like knock him out. So he's got some loot on him that we can sell. He's actually got plenty of shit we can sell or use. So that was quite good. Do you have a key to this chest? No. We still have to learn to picklock it and to open it. I'm gonna leave him there because there is no point in killing him. He's just a dude living his life, says I, while punching him for his loot. Right, let's try to do this again without doing this. I swear, climbing off hills and edges in this game is the fucking bane of my life. It's the worst thing about this game, quite easily. Why does it go to the fucking side when I'm walking straight? I'm walking straight and he goes, oh, I'm gonna take a step back here. I'm gonna take a step to the fucking right and then fly off the fucking mountain like an idiot. Just fucking walk straight. Look, there's this whole fucking thing just down there. One little step without flying off. That's all it takes. There you go, and you're still alive. Amazing, isn't it? He's fucking done it again, but fucking luckily it wasn't that high up, otherwise you'd have died. Again, I'm gonna take care of those mole rats in this cave here. Just for some XP. Because I could use it. I still need to level up my strength to be able to use Whistler's sword. And there we go. So I should have 5 skill points to spend. I need 5 points of strength extra to be able to use that sword. And Diego can teach us it. So let's go back to Diego. Okay, so we are with Diego now, and we should be able to level up our strength.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
So, strength. And also, that's for free, so he doesn't charge for
Your
those.
strength has increased a lot.
For this
Come
training.
back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Okay. But it doesn't charge for it. And now I should be able to. There we go. So now I deal on the right damage. I'd say it's not amazing. It's not like you know, it's not very weak, but it's not amazing either. Let's go back to Scatty and try to take on the weakest fighter out of his champions, and I think that should be enough for him to say, yeah, you're right. So.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
Fuck, he's back. Okay, so we might be able to kill him this time. Okay, let's talk to Fletcher. He has a quest for us.
Hey, you. If you want to get rid of your protection money, you've picked the wrong day.
Yeah? Why's that?
'Cause I'm not here.
Sure.
I see. Why don't you just collect some more protection money?
Nick did his rounds before he disappeared. There's not much left to collect now. Let me pass.
Wait. But I have Nick's amulet, and this is who you give it to.
Let me pass. Let me pass.
That's weird. Because this is who you give the amulet to. I think somehow I've broken the game. I don't know how, but somehow I've broken the game. And it's not actually going to let me give that amulet back to him, which is strange and kind of worrying. I'm going to quick save here. Let's talk to...
Are you looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
I wonder if I kill him here, if anyone's going to mind.
Let's see who's fighting there.
Alright. Well, for now, I'm free of him. Let's see. Kirgo. I have to quick save again just to make sure, like, you know, I'm not going to have to deal with Mord in case something goes wrong.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
Uh-huh.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
Can I... Why can I not fight you? I have to talk with Scatty first. Oh.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we go to talk to Kurgo, and another quick save before things go sour.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena.
What? But I don't want to fight. Why don't we just have a beer together and talk about the outside world?
That's not how I get into the camp.
No, I want to fight. Now.
In that case, I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's fight. Are you ready?
Follow me.
I think...
Right. Let's get to it. May the best man win.
I think he's actually got a fair chance of kicking my ass. Yeah, he does. His protection is way too high for me to actually deal him damage, and he downed me in 2 hits. So, yeah, there's no chance in me being able to take him down yet. I need a better weapon and some better protection first. But that's gonna come in a bit later on in the game. Oh, look, it's a meat bug. There we go. Now I should have enough of those and the hell mushrooms to give back to the chef. And I'm going to talk with Diego after that and see what he says about my progress in the camp so far. It's definitely not going to be enough to impress him, but it's going to be something. And I reckon it's going to give me some experience points just for asking. So, Snath, come on. Talk to me, my brother. How the things... There we go.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
Wait, did I give him all of my hell mushrooms? I thought I only needed 5. Wait. Oh no. Oh, I don't know, I guess. Has he done it yet?
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
Okay, sick. I reckon I will be able to get more in the next day. So meat bug, rug out, 9 life. It heals only 9 points of health, so it's not that amazing. Let's go back to talk to Diego, see how we did so far. We haven't actually done anything. If anything, we got quests to find to gather some items, and now I'm kind of hauling these items on myself. So yeah, we haven't actually done anything. There.
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty has told me he's anxious to see how you come off against Kurgo. And he's anxious to see if you'll challenge Karim. Whistler is waiting for his sword. You should make up your mind whether to bring it to him or not. Otherwise, he'll think you've cleared off with his ore. I really need to talk to Dexter. He's using you for his own business. But there aren't any rules for the test. If you manage that, you'll be making a big step. The business with Mordrag is really quite a job. He's not bad as a warrior. You should exercise if you really want to defeat him. Get on with it. There are still many things to do if you want to get anywhere here in the camp.
Aye. I'm not actually sure if I should give the sword back to Whistler now, or if I keep it for a bit longer, he's going to get upset about it. I reckon he might. I'm not sure. This is something that this game would definitely do, so, yeah, I might give it back. I'm not sure. Look at him! He's fucking running all the way around the camp, leaving blood trail wherever he goes. That's amazing. Yeah, anyways, before I give the sword to Whistler, I'm gonna craft a sword. So, let me just quick save. I believe that there's plenty of items you can grab from one of these chests here. Or not. Wait. I thought this chest was unlocked. And you could just grab plenty of stuff from it. Unless one of these, like, patches that have been sold to this game made it locked. Which is a bit of a bollock, really. I fucked myself up, basically. No, come on. That's shocking, really. Right. So, how you craft a weapon in this game? There's only one thing you can craft in this game. When it comes to swords, like, as far as smithing goes, this is the only thing you can do in this game. So,
it looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
Okay, I'd like to try working.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I can sell them to you.
Okay, so I need
I'd like to buy some blacksmith.
Some iron, raw steel, I mean, to craft a weapon. So how much money have I got? Actually, I'm gonna sell some stuff first. I'm gonna exchange stuff for what I need. I've got 3 raw steels already somehow. I've got a loot. Raise that. Okay, so I'm gonna sell. I don't need the pan. I don't need this. I don't need that. Right. So 23. Not enough for anything really. What else can I sell? Let's sell meat. Wow, I've got lots of meat. 113. No, not that much. I don't need that much. Yeah, I'm gonna trade enough for just 2 more raw steels. Accept. Yeah. And basically what you do, you buy as many iron pieces, raw steels as you can. And then you craft swords. And then you sell them for a profit. And that's as far as smithing really goes in this game. So now you put in water bucket, cool it down, and then you grind it on a grindstone when that dickhead moves. Sadly, the animation isn't going to be accurate because obviously I'm trying to do it over this guy, so the game had a little bit of a spaz. And now I should have a crude sword, which is I need extra 5 extra points of strength to actually use. Which is okay, I can learn it from Diego. Why didn't the... Why don't... There they are. Okay, so yeah, I need 5 extra points of strength. But now I can give the Whistler Sword back to him because I don't need it. Because I've got Thing that deals the same damage. Which is great, because that way I'm safe. I'm not going to mess up the quest. I'm gonna make a few more of these. I'm gonna trade them for some ore, and I will buy some armor from Fisk after that. The easy way of doing things is just to create lots of the same product. So take raw steel, heat it up, and then keep doing that until all of your steels are heated up. And then you go to the anvil, and obviously you bash with the hammer over the anvil until all of them are done. And so on and so forth. And that way you end up with several swords made to trade with. But I'm going to cut this bit out because this is incredibly boring. So I'll just see you when I have all the stuff that I need made. Okay, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crude swords, of which I'm going to keep 1 for myself, and the rest of them I'm going to sell for some ore. To do that, I'm going to go down to Fisk. Yeah, I'm going to go down to Fisk, sell him the swords, and then buy some armor protection from him because he sells it for, I believe, either 250 or 500 or pieces.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Okay, let's have a look. Show me your goods.
Show me your goods. Choose something.
I'm going to come back to Mordrag later on in the game to resolve that quest for us, but for now, it's not really important. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave him for now. Fisk, my dude, show me your goods.
Show me your goods.
I'm gonna sell some stuff that I don't need as well. What don't I need? I don't need this meat. I don't. Maybe I'll keep that. Yeah, I'll keep those. Don't need the apple. The healing herbs are quite good. I don't need any of those anymore, really. I'll keep those because these heal quite well. Stone root. I'm not sure what that does, really. So I'll sell it. I mean, other than healing, obviously. But I'll sell it. Rice. I don't need rice. Sell those. Sell those. Yeah, all of these heal quite well. So I'm quite happy with that. And now I'm gonna sell those weapons that I don't need. Right, I'm gonna keep my arrows. I've oversold a bit, unless there is something that I want to buy from here. Not really, no. So, give me all of your ore, and I'm gonna take back some of my stuff. Like that. Maybe... right. 1, 2... We'll just try to balance it out with like this. Now I owe him 2 ore pieces, so we have 310. Okay, cool. What's the armor?
For me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
So, Digger's trousers, which are the best ones, are for 500. We can get light Digger trousers for 250. There's only like 5 points of difference when it comes to weapons damage, but I guess that kind of is worth it, is it? I don't know. For now, I'm gonna get light Digger's trousers because by the time I'll have more stuff to sell, I believe I will. I won't need that much money then. I have plenty of money to actually spend on the.
Give me the light digger's trousers.
A good choice.
On the proper trousers. So for now, I'm quite happy with this. I'm gonna equip it, and you'll see my appearance change. Where are they? Oh, there we are. My armor. There we go. So yeah, my trousers are a bit more bulky now. I guess that's the main difference, really. I'm not sure why people don't want that. Well, don't want next amulet from me.
Well, you can always count on.
Okay, sick. Because that's a quest. But I can't resolve it. Okay then, Whistler, my dude. Here is your sword.
Fisk wants 110 ore.
Okay, so we got whatever.
Here.
So, I have your sword.
I have your sword.
Wasn't too hard, was it? Whatever. You do me a favor, and I'll do you one. If Diego should ask after.
Okay, yeah, cool. You have my back in this. Cool. I have your support. Cool. Now then, let's just finish going around the circle here. See if there's anything I missed. I don't think I missed anything. Nobody. No. Have you got a name? No, you don't. Okay, so I think this is it. This is all the people I need to talk to in this video, anyways. But let's just make sure. Sly.
New here, are you? I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
Oh, yes.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared.
Oh,
He's
there we
called
go.
Nick. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
Okay, so...
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Nick. He's taken over his district since Nick disappeared.
Where will I find him?
Right. That makes sense now. Alright, so I have to speak with Sly first to actually get that quest properly, which is now which is now good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the amulet for now though, because I feel like I kind of need to use it. Like, I can always give it back to them when I need to, actually, if I actually decide to finish a quest when I've got some better protection on me, where I don't need it. But for now, I'm going to keep it. Get my strength up to 20, so that I can wield my crude... Oh, fuck.
Take care.
The game kind of spazzed, because I have been in an inventory setting and the dialogue at the same time. So there we go. And we can hide in the barrel, which is great. I'm going to end it here, guys. So if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more coming next weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.